Tournament host Lee Westwood eased himself into contention at the Close House course yesterday. Get the latest local news straight to your inbox every day. It's never easy being a host. Anyone who's ever offered to put on a Christmas dinner for all and sundry and ended up with a turkey that's as dry as an Arabian sawmill will vouch for the truth in that statement. I've been busy for a year, basically, and then very busy for the last week, and extremely busy for the last 3 days, said Lee Westwood, who is the host of this week's British Masters at his chosen venue of Close House. When I slipped my spikes on for the first round, it was a bit of a relief to actually be a golfer again. The 44-year-old, who won the British Masters crown a decade ago, has rolled out the welcome mat for his peers on the European Tour, but he's not being overly hospitable. His young compatriot, Tyrrell Hatton, may lead by 3 on a 12-under 128 after a 65, but Westwood is not just going to hand out the title on a plate like tasty Volovins at an ambassador's reception. A neatly assembled 5-under 65, his second successive bogey-free round of the week, hoisted him into a share of second place with Ian Poulter as these two stalwarts of the scene maneuvered themselves into position for a weekend offensive. On a changeable day that started in the murk and misery of heavy rain but ended up in glorious sunshine, Westwood's assault was aided by 3 birdies in a row on his outward half. Poulter, who was tasked with these hosting duties a couple of years ago, joked, "I'm enjoying not being a host, to be honest with you." Poulter had plenty of reasons to be cheerful. A 65 of his own, which was burnished by a profitable surge of 4 birdies in a row, moved him on to a 9-under total as he bolstered his bid for a first tour win since 2012. He may not have those aforementioned ambassadorial tasks to undertake this week, but Poulter has still had to perform one notable necessary. "It's my 10th wedding anniversary, and, yes, I have remembered," he added. "I've sent a large bunch of flowers, lots of roses. That's what happens when you have a decent pa. You pay her the big bucks to remind you on all the right days." You could say the English rose was in full bloom yesterday. 7 of the nation's golfers were perched in the top 9 at the halfway stage, with only Sweden's Robert Karlsson 9-under and Finland's Mikko Ilinen 8-under breaking that monopoly. On the Scottish front, Richie Ramsay made steady advances into the fringes of the top 10 with a 3-under 67, which left the Aberdonian nicely placed on 6-under heading into the last 2 rounds. A stream of 8 straight pars going out had the frustrations building as he failed to make any inroads on the standings, but a birdie putt of some 30 feet on the 9th gave him a much-needed lift before he concluded with a rousing finale and trundled in a raking birdie putt of over 40 feet on the 18th. "It was a day for staying patient as it was getting a bit frustrating in that run of pars going out," said the 3-time European Tour winner. "The big pots were the rewards for that patience though."